The skyline of Orlando seen here before we get...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Fournier. From deep. Bryant with the rebound. All with it. It's Beal on the wing. There's the dish to Bryant. A shot that time, not on target. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Fultz. Over Wall. Knocked away. Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Bonga and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Here's Bonga. Got a piece of it.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Isaac finds Gordon. Fournier in the corner. Another miss by Orlando.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 to shoot. Here's Bonga. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Isaac outside. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Bryant up top. Outside, Beal. Over to the wing. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Bryant. Here's Beal, and there it is for him.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. That one good for 2. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Hachimura kicks the wall. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. It's tipped.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Wizards with possession after the Magic pick up 2. Ball against Gordon. Here's Bertanis. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Wall. Here we go, 1-on-1. Isaac with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Here's Beal. Back to Wall. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Washington trailing. Here's Beal. Passes it to Bonga. Shoots over Isaac. Bonga, no good. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. From 15 feet away, it's good.
Boy, I tell you what, the mid-range game of Isaac continues to get better, showing great strides and being a threat from here.
Wall attacking. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the air. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Peyton. Mahimi is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Smith in at the 1.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Isaac misses. The Wizards with the lead. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Peyton. Wizards passing it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Isaac. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Augustine finds Bamba. Back to Augustine. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Washington leading now by 3. And here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brown outside. The pass to Peyton. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Augustine passes to Carter-Williams. Back to Augustine. Feeds it to Bamba. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Washington shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Smith dishes to Brown. Peyton passes to Brown. Peyton outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic go the other way with it, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. Now Bryant. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Smith, the pass to Wagner. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Payton outside. Back to Smith. Brown outside. He kicks to Smith. Here's Payton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis, and it's Fulton for Carter Williams. Wall against Fultz. Here's Gordon. Rebound, Washington.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away. And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
Free throw good. Gordon. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Hachimura's checked in. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. And Wall kicks to Bertans. Back to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Fournier for 3. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Wizards. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Fultz against Wall. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. A 3-ball. No good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Wall, and it's Hachimura in the corner. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Really like to see Fournier go with the mid-range jump shot. This guy's a high percentage shooter, particularly from that spot on the floor.
Hachimura the pass to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Bryant. Tries again. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 4. Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Inside, here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Shoots over Vucevic, and it's Bryant missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Fultz. And the basket is good. And now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Back to Beal. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Berton is checked in. Ennis dishes to Augustine. Kicks to Vucevic. Rebound by the Wizards.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
It's Wall with the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Payton comes in for Beal, and Smith's subbed in for John Wall.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Ennis kicks to Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the Wizards now. 4-point game. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bertens. Launches a three. And again, Washington no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Augustine, and they call the fouls. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Smith outside. For Washington, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he makes the first.
And, you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Augustine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Smith outside. Passes to Hachimura. Just 3 on the clock, and he drops it in from the low post. Hachimura's got 6.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 3. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Davis Bertans. Mo Wagner out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Brown, and it's Smith in at the point. Fultz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Hachimura comes in for Bertans. Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during During the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. Just 3 to shoot.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Another miss by Orlando. Washington shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Now here's Beal. Pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. Wall looking for an opening. Here's Bryant. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Isaac's checked in for Ross. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fournier against Beal. But they recover it. Isaac goes in.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
Ball passes to Beal. Outside, Wall. Stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. For 3, Fournier. They get it back. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Bryant's shot is good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The drive by Gordon. Up and in on the layup.
Good to see Gordon coming through with the big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
The Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Beal finds Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
The putback, and Isaac stays with it. And the Magic lead by 2.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, back to Wall. It's stolen by Fultz. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And then Gordon with the dunk. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
For 3, Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fultz. Here's Isaac. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fournier. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
And no room for error.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Tries a three off the inbound. The Wizards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Augustine with it. Here's Aminu. Can't connect. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they're... So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Now here's Love. Now here's Garland. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Now Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Down low, here's Drummond. Buries it down low.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Washington now. Beal the pass to Bryant. And Wall kicks to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Wall. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Here's Wall. And that's collected by Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Drummond. Back to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Love's got his second basket.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Beal. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
To the middle. Beal with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Finished off the break.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
Drummond passes to Sexton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Beal dishes the Wall. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sexton's shot is good. Here is Wall. And the pass to Bonga. And here's Wall. Basket good.
Yeah, I like him forcing the issue inside. Wall playing with purpose right now.
Beal against Sexton. Makes it off the glass. Sexton's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Berton's in the post. He's guarded by Love. Just 5 to shoot. Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. A second chance effort. And Garland with the lay-in.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Outside, Wall. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Garland. Crafty move. Pass to Windler from deep three-point range. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Smith. Then there's Payton. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Smith on the wing. Count the basket. Here's Garland. 6-point lead. Back to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Porter passes to Nance. It's stolen by Bertans. In transition, here come the Wizards. Payton with the ball.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Windler, the pass to Porter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Smith feeling it out of it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here is Garland. Had the space there, but it's offline. Up top, Mahinmi. Good D by Thompson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Cleveland gets it back. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Windler. And the rejection by Mahinmi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahinmi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Smith against Nance. Smith drives in. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's Smith penetrating. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Payton, great positioning on the putback. Payton's got the game tied up here for Washington.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Payton against Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, here's Exum, covered by Wall. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
And Wall with the slam.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Exum dishes to Porter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Beal. Outside, Bryant. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
How about that vertical by John Wall, getting up in a big way for that dunk.
Porter passes to Love. Beal with the steal. It could go. He can't get that one to fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They hold a 4-point lead. And that should do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Washington leading now by 4. Passes it to Bryant. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton, and the layup falls. Sexton's got 8 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Outside, Beal. Here's Wall. Good D by Drummond.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. A 2-point game. And it's sent back by Drummond. Osman, the pass to Love. Can't get it to fall. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. He's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Beal with it. He's got 6. Now here's Wall. Shoots over Garland. Wall's shot is off.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Beal. Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Davis Bertans checks in for Thomas Bryant. Brown comes in for Beal, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. To the left side wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Sexton's shot is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
It's deflected.
Larry Nance twice on the pipe says no, sir.
Smith outside. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here they go. And taken away by Brown. Payton left side. Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Payton. Over Nance. Was shot by Payton, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Down low, and he slams it one-handed.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Payton outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Smith outside. Can't get it to fall.
Tristan Thompson, vital part of this team's interior defense. Really takes pride in how he contests shots.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers on top as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dante Exum is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Sexton. So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga. Wow, hammering it in!
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim, Wall finishing with style.
Exum dishes to Thompson. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Wall.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Exum. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Outside, Wall. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Exum. Basket is good. He'll get, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Cleveland leading by 5. Now Drummond. Garland, the pass to Exum. Kicks it to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. And it's Osman missing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
The drive by Beal. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Love. And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Throw good, Beal.
You know, the amazing thing to me is as much as Bradley Beal has turned into a complete player for a guy who entered as simply a jump shooter, I think there's even another level he can get to.
Garland, the slam dunk by Garland.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Now the pass to Bonga. It's Beal on the wing. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Garland, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Here's Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
That's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Drummond trying to get himself free. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. to tie it up. And Wall finishes inside. Wall's got it all tied up now for Washington.
How confident and aggressive John Wall has been tonight. This guy understands when he has to shoulder the load.
Here's Garland. Inside, Drummond, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. One-on-one here. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Out to the right wing. Yes! Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what I love about Mr. Love is that he's become an absolute workhorse, a guy who accepts his role and gives everything to that role on a nightly basis. Absolutely love the adjustments he's made over the course of his career. Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Here's Wall. It's in!
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1 spot. Now here's Levine. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Now Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Wall passes to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing. There's the pass to Hachimura. Wall against White. A nice shot by Wall.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's White. He kicks it to Levine. They get the rebound. It doesn't go for him. On offense, here are the Wizards. To the paint, here's Bryant. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's White following the bucket by the Wizards. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Left side, Wall. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Now here's Wall. Back to Hachimura. Markkanen pulls it in.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chant. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
Now here is Smith. Right wing. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mahimi. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Smith against Dunn. Young in the corner. Now here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. Back to Young. Bertans grabs the board. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
To the left wing, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Smith surveying the D. It's blocked. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Smith with it, well guarded by Dunn. Here's Wagner. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Dunn against Smith. Dunn shot's good.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Here's Bertanis. Good defensive work there by Young. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Hutchison, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Bertanis. Finished off the break. Berton's got his second bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he...
You know, we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Wall. Travis Berton's out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Payton in at the 2 guard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Hachimura is checked in for Washington.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Wall. That shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. LaVine can't hit. Wizards trail by 5. Payton finds Wall to the inside. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ryan against Carter. Pass to LaVine. And And Levine with the slam.
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
And here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. Bryant trying to free himself up.
Marketing with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
LaVine, good.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Out to the wing. Inside, stolen by Carter. And here comes White, leading the fast break. He's looking for Porter and finds him. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Payton outside. That one a little long.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And Carter with his second chance points.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Down low, it's tipped. And so Washington again turning it over.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Shaquille Harris comes in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach LaVine. And then for Washington, Miami's checked in for Bryant. And Beal's subbed in for Gary Payton. Count it, good. Harrison's got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To stop the drought, and it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. Tries to save it. Out to the right wing. Count it.
Quick first step. Smith blazing a trail on the drive. He's a tough guy to contain.
White bounce pass. Carter down low. Mahimi on him, and it's Carter missing. Smith the pass to Brown.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And Markkanen throws it down. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He gets it up. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's sent back by Carter. LaVine wide open. Off target with his 3. Wizards trail by 13. Hachimura with it. Now defended by LaVine.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Outside, Levine. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Passes it to Hachimura. Over to the left wing. Beal deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
White against Wall. Right side, Levine. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Levine's got 21 in the game.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Here's Bonga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Beal drives in, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Beal.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And now, here comes Young leading the break. Dunn outside. And he converts the layup. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Beal. And it's Hachimura in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Here's Bertans for 3. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Beal with it. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Young's running. Flashes it down to finish the break.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Bertans passes to Smith. It's hauled in by Dunn. Chicago leading by 17. Now, Valentine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Hachimura. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Bertans. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Wizards have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Chicago making some changes. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky's subbed in for Chris Dunn. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. Brown comes in for Hachimura. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Harrison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside, Beal. Brown outside. from 12 feet out. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Young inside. The shot comes out, and so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls leading by 17. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Ian Mahinmi all out there with Brown. And there's Bryant, and it's Bonga in at the 3. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Bonga. Wall, good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
On the wing, Levine fires the 3. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown dishes the Wall. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And Chicago shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for Kobe White. And there's the pass to Levine. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. There's Levine, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Free throw good, Levine.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now. And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Clock at 6. No good that time. Dunn with some nice D. Chicago leading by 18. Porter kicks to Carter. Back to Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Levine for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mahinmi finds Brown. Back to Mahinmi. And here is Bryant over Carter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
For 3, Levine knocks it loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Saransky's checked in for the Bulls. The Wizards also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Mahinmi, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Brown. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Kicks it to Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's White in for Satoransky. The Bulls leading by 16. For 3, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Wall against Levine. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 13 points in the second half.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside, Levine. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down. This is what the analytics prefer, shots at the rim or from three.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them. Now here's Napier. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. In deep. It's hauled in by Cornette. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. LaVine for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And stolen by White.
Oh, did you see that?
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. To the middle, here's Fournier. Beal on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Washington with it. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Wall. The pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double. Shot clock at 5, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Fultz against Wall. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Feeds to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an all-star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Wall passes to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing. Fultz against Wall. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
And Orlando has possession. It's a three-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Beal dishes to Wall. Pass to Bonga. Can't connect from short range. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Fournier finds Isaac. Fires for 3. Fournier's shot is off. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Beal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Fournier for 3. They get it again. Doesn't go for him. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wall passes to Hachimura. And here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Outside Fournier. Shot to stop the run. Orlando gets it back. The feed to Vucevic. No good there. Good work defensively by Bryant. Wizards leading by 7. Beal with it. Defended now by Fournier. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steals.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. And Bryant kicks to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Wall. Pass to Bryant. Over Fultz. Up again. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gordon. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Count that bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Up top, Fournier. He's covered by Beal. And that one drops.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now, just 1 of 4 to start.
Wizards leading by 5. Wall dishes to Bryant. Passes it to Wall. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got his second basket of the game.
Quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And Wall. Here we go now. Fultz finds Fournier. Launches the 3. Vucevic down low. Defended by Bryant. Fournier for 3. 1 second left. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
At the end of... And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon...
Being yourself, being...
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Payton with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Mahinmi. And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Shot from the top of the key. Six to shoot. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. Smith scanning the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. It's really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
The Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Carter Williams against Payton. Here's Ennis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bamba wide open and he fires. Augustine dishes to Bamba. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 2. Augustine against Smith. Payton outside. Brown right side. Shot clock at 6. And he makes that one. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ross finds Bamba. Back to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And whenever Ross is in attack mode, it's always a good sign.
Wizards shooting well, 50% from the floor.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getter, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Augustine against Smith. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Payton, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Dishes it to Bamba. Inside. It's stolen by Brown. Here's the teardrop. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Orlando moving the ball around. Ennis with the ball. He's against Smith. Bamba passes to Ennis. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Carter Williams. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 2.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Smith with it. It's Brown on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertines. Bradley Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Beal, the pass to Wall. On the wing, Brown. Vucevic against Wall. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Fournier. Oh, he gets it to go! Wow! And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage, but it never got bigger. It was clear they were the better team in the second quarter, and it's a nice 5-point lead they hold at halftime. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw? And that does it for our halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Beal finds Bryant.
I wonder what the score would be
if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Wall. Here's Bryant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bryant's got his second basket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. They double him with Wall. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 8 in transition. Here come the Wizards. And finished off by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Isaac finds Fultz. And here is Bamba. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Back to Vucevic. He feeds it to Gordon. That's tipped. Bertanis passes to Bonga. Magic leading by 4. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Fournier dishes to Fultz. Wall grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The pass to Wagner. No good that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. Outside Fournier. To end the cold streak, they get it back.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for Fultz. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ross. Doubled by Smith. Ross against Beal. Now here's Isaac. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Mahimi. Beal drives in. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Magic leading by 3. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Carter Williams finds Isaac from 17 feet out. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Smith outside. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Gordon. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic really, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Washington calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
So for the Wizards, Bonga's checked in, and Beal subbed in for Brown. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
4th quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Ball passes to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. The dish to Bryant. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 7. Passes to Ross. There's the 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. Wizards have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And Wall. Here we go now.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Now Fultz. He kicks it to Vucevic. To the paint. It's tipped. Isaac passes to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Fournier.
That's Fournier's specialty. the long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Wizards trail by 10. Now here's Wall. A floater. The putback. The pass to Bonga. Here's Hachimura. And another miss by Washington. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Fournier, and it's Orlando with another. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Up top, Fournier. He's covered by Beal. That one falls. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Hachimura finds Beal. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vucevic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Fournier against Beal. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on That's the United States Supreme Court. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now here's Love. They grant their own miss.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
It's Wall with...
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Garland. Drummond passes to Garland. Good work there as it goes.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Drummond passes to Sexton. Here's Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Nice ball movement by Washington. The drive by Beal. And at last they get one to fall.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Drummond dishes to Sexton. Great D that time from Beal.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Now here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Sexton kicks to Drummond. Bank shot. No good. Wizards leading by 4. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Wall. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 6 points. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Garland. Trying to get something going. It's John Wall with the rebound. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside, Sexton. Love outside. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Loves three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
And it's Beal in the corner. 59 seconds left in the first. Bryant can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that one's good. Love.
Now Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
To the left wing. Back to Wall. To the middle. And stolen by Drummond. In transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Wall. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And the shot is good. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
It's Wall with the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
Now here is Smith, guarded closely. Bertans finds Smith. And the basket is good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Yep, it counts. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Smith, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Mahimi's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Windler. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Payton surveying the floor. Now Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Smith. Brown wide open. He fires. Nice open look, but it's no good. Porter with it. Picked up by Brown. Windler, the pass to Nance. Bertans grabs the board. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Smith. The dish now to Mahimi. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown. Bradley Beal's checked in for Peyton. And it's John Wall in for Smith. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Beal, the pass to Wall. Mahimi trying to get open. Wall, no luck. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Sexton for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from the wing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's Drummond with the drive. So they take the lead. And that's now 6 points for Drummond.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Wall. And the shot goes down. Wall's got 10 points in the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 10 points and 2... And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
When you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Wall, that's good. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Right wing. Wall up top. He's got...
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
All with it. 14 points for him. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And that one, good. 8 points for Andre Drummond.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Garland. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ball and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Wall nails both of them.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Porter, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And another miss by Washington.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. has great timing, but he also has a great hang. So put that ball anywhere. He knows what to do.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Payton attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Smith drives in, and good that time. Smith's got 6.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Garland dishes to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Payton. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
The kick out to Porter. Rebound, Washington. Bergeron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Wagner. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got his first points in this one.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Both good from the line that time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Sexton grabs the board. Down low, Nance. And he makes good on the layup. Nance has got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Well, you got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Cohen Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at center.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And Wall slams it home.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Here's Porter, and he gets the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And there's the pass to Bonga. Here's Wall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Sexton. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Wall. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Porter against Bryant. And here's Porter. Pass to Drummond. Shoots from 12. It's a hand on it, and Porter putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Wall looking for an opening. Good D by Drummond. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The offensive rebound. Outside, Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Porter passes to Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Love is looking to get to the line. He's a great free throw shooter, so the defense has got to avoid fouling the big man.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Wizards trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wall. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton finds Love. It's Drummond, top of the key. Ryan against Love. 5 to shoot. Over Bryant. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Outside, Beal looking for Wall. He gets it there. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. Wall's got 16 points here in the second half.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Another shot. Wall against Sexton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 10-point game. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. And Wall. Here we go now.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Over in the corner, Osman. Puts up a three. And another miss by Cleveland. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Wall. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bryant can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Osman, and Love has it in the corner. Shoots over Hachimura. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Levine. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Wall. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Here's Levine. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
Wall with the bounce pass. And Beal kicks to Wall. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Wall. Here's Bryant. There's the pass to Wall. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
This, to me, is where Levine's length can be a major advantage. Nice job attacking on the painted area.
Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. Good. Nice job down low. Levine's got 6.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Left side, Wall. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's Beal after the made shot from Zach Levine. Pass to Bonga. Bryant against Carter. Bryant passes to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Bonga. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the layup.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. Here's Carter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Beal taking his time here. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. That one good for 2.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Out to Payton. Pass to Brown. Wizards passing it around from 8. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now Bertans. Smith outside. And here's Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now the pass to Carter. Rebound by Mahinmi. Payton left side. Here's Smith. And the call on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Levine. Oh! Wow.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Stolen by Levine. The shot missing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Troy Brown is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Smith in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Smith hits them both. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. It's taken away by Smith. Here's the break. Here's Payton. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Porter passes to Cornette. Out to White. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. He lobs it up. And it's Wagner missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't.
Oh, wow!
Young fella.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
And stolen by White. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. And Markkanen throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Brown finds Smith. It's hauled in by Cornett. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Porter. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead. Now here is Smith. 6 points for him. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. For the Wizards, Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. The Bulls making a change here as well. Carter's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Wall outside.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Again, Levine missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Beal against Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off. Nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Kobe White. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Beal with the steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all. Look out! Strong finish. Well, this is big-time wingspan and solid leaping ability. Hachimura, boy, what an option as an alley-oop target.
Carter, the pass to Young, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That's good from Young.
You hear this consistently about Thaddeus Young. He's going to do whatever you ask of him. He'll start, he'll come off the bench, but he is going to impact the game.
Outside, Beal. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Carter. Back to Satoransky. The dish to Young. Outside, Porter. The feed now to Carter. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
And the Bulls making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. Bryant with it.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Carter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Out to the right wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Hutchison's shot is off. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Levine for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Zach LaVine making.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 18 points. When you think of the Bulls, and that should do it with the second half of.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Young out there with Markkanen. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
LaVine wide open. Drills it from outside. LaVine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the jam by LaVine.
Well, you can tell when Zach LaVine gets in a little bit of a rhythm, he stays aggressive. Nice job tonight.
Outside, Wall. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Wall wide open. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
LaVine against Beal. Carter, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young against Beal. And there it is for him. Beal's got 6.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker. Finishing through contact, that is beautiful.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. LaVine against Beal. Stolen by LaVine. And here comes White, leading the fast break. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 5.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
All against White. To the wing right side. Hachimura kicks to Wall. Shot clock at 5. That shot missing.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
For 3, LaVine. Rebound by the Wizards.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
The Bulls leading by 17. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Carter in deep.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Beal. Over LaVine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
Hey guys, you have to like the way Beal is working himself to the free throw line. Great scorers make a living there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Carter. Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for White. Done against Smith. Oh,
Yes.
Goodness.
and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Over to the left wing. Bertans kicks to Smith. Pass to Wagner. Brown right side. Over Valentine. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And the pass to Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Smith, no good.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Dunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Cornette. And a strong finish with two hands.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Ian Mahimi. Then there's Brown. And it's Bertans in at the 4. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, if you use your strength and your power and a little bit of relentlessness, as Ian Mahimi does, he cleans up.
And here's Levine. From down in the low post, it goes. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. Washington shooting just 31% in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Smith against White. On the wing, Levine. The tray. No good on that one. Payton attacking. That one doesn't go. White with the defensive effort. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Wide open look. The Bulls keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's done in for Kobe White. Inside, stolen by Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, in a screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
Smith outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Clock at 6. Passes it to Bertans. Launches a 3. Here's Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Levine for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
It's Brown on the wing. Now Bryant. Now here's Levine. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Cornette passes to Markkanen. For 3, Levine. Some solid defense from Brown. And Levine with the block.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
From deep. Bonga pulls it in. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach Levine. No good on the free throw for the Wizards. Hachimura comes in for Bertines, and Beal subbed in for Troy Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Harrison's checked in for Zach Levine, and Satoransky subbed in for Dunn.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Chicago making some changes. Zach Levine's checked in for Harrison, and it's White in for Satoransky. White, here's Hutchison, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Washington. First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Washington shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach Levine.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
From deep three-point range, but they recover it. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 36.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Smith against White. Nice shot by Smith. Now the Bulls with it. Outside, Levine. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal with it. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
The open shot, Levine. It counts.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And